Hi Year 7s. Today I'm going to film a demonstration for you from your Year 7 science book from Practical 9.1, Effective Changing the Distance from the Effort to the Fulcrum. Okay, so to demonstrate what we're trying to achieve today, we have our three pieces of equipment. For example, placing the rubber stopper underneath the ruler will act as a fulcrum. Now our load is our 200 gram mass, which we will place at the end of our meter ruler. Now at the other end, this top bit up here, let me see if I just crank that up a bit better. So the other end of our ruler is the load. Okay, so for an example, if we're going to demonstrate the use of the fulcrum underneath the ruler, we'll push down on the on the effort, and our load will lift, just like using a wheelbarrow, which is the example in your book. So the top part being the effort, which is the handles of the wheelbarrow, you will pull down, lift, and then the fulcrum will be the wheel arch shifting, and the load will be lifting, which is the wheelbarrow load. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate the movement of the load and the effort and a fulcrum at 20 centimeters, 40, 60, and 80 centimeters on the ruler, to show you how easy or harder it will be to use a fulcrum and to lift the load at those different lengths. Okay, so we'll start at 20. Just move it. If I push down on the effort, that is actually quite easy. Very little effort required. Okay, so now I'm going to move fulcrum to the 40 centimeter mark and place the load there as well. Okay, so in your results section, you need to write a diagram with the measurement detail where we are, description of the effort required to lift the load. So at 20 centimeters, that was relatively easy, and the approximate distance moved by the effort. So for instance, if I do this again, and I'll need another ruler. So I'll place the second ruler up here. The distance moved by the effort at 20 centimeters is 17 centimeters. Okay, so we're going to go to 40. Try and lift that again. I managed to lift it still, but there is definitely a higher level of force required to push down on the effort. The amount of distance that the effort needs to has moved is 9.5 centimeters. Okay, so we'll move to 60 centimeters. Pushing down on the effort again. Now that is considerably harder to do. Definitely a lot heavier pressing down on the effort. The distance that is moved by the effort is 6.5 centimeters. So we'll move to 80 centimeters. Push down again. Wow, yep. For 200 grams, it feels like I'm pushing down really hard to lift 200 grams. Even the meter ruler is starting to bend quite a bit, showing significant stress and a bit of strain. I'll push that down there. The distance moved at the effort is 5 centimeters. Okay, so fill out those results in your results table. Describe the effort required to lift the load at each point and the approximate distance moved by the effort. Please record each of those in the table that is described in your book. So write up that table, write that description. Now that you've got your results, guys, you need to look at the evaluation of those results and answer the 3 questions, and then come up with the conclusion in your Prac manual. Okay.